We all are fascinated with ghost ships. Navigating the vast and unpredictable oceans, these vessels are still carrying tales of tragedy and the unknown. The haunting story of the SS Ourang Medan is one of these tragedies. A tale as captivating as legends of Blackbeards, the end of the journey of this ship is still an everlasting enigma. So, what makes it spine-chilling? Well, it's a puzzle that continues to baffle us, remaining unsolved to this very day. Welcome aboard to the Nautical Depths, and today we will unveil the mystery of SS Ourang Medan. But before we start, hit the subscribe button and become a part of our crew. Constructed in 1918, the SS Ourang Medan was a steamship registered in Sumatra, part of the Dutch East Indies, now Indonesia. It engaged in transporting goods like rubber, spices, and timber between Asian and European ports. In February 1948, the ship transmitted a distress call, which was received by different vessels and shore stations in the area. Around June 1947, or possibly February 1948, ships sailing the Straits of Malacca near Sumatra in Malaysia received a mysterious SOS radio message. The message was in two parts, with an unreadable Morse code in between. It said, "All officers, including the captain, are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly, whole crew is dead. I die." Two American ships decided to investigate with the help of British and Dutch listening posts. They triangulated the coordinates to the Dutch freighter, SS Ourang Medan. The American ship Silver Star was sent to check it out. The crew found the Ourang Medan without any signs of life. Attempts to contact the crew failed, so a search party was organized. When the search party boarded, they found the messages were true. Dead bodies of the Dutch crew were scattered on the decks. Their faces were twisted in terror, and their eyes wide open in horror. The ship's dog was also found in the middle of snarling. The captain and other officers were found in their usual places, showing the same terrified expressions. During the search, the rescue team noticed strange things. Despite the hot weather, they felt a creepy chill. The victims had suffered, but there were no noticeable injuries. Strangely, the bodies were decaying faster than usual. The ship itself seemed undamaged. When the team returned to the Silver Star, they decided to tow the Ourang Medan for salvage. But when they connected the ships, they discovered smoke in the number 4 cargo hold. As soon as they cut the tow rope, the Ourang Medan exploded, lifting out of the water before sinking. The first official mention of the incident came from the United States Coast Guard in May 1952. In addition to the witness testimony of the state of the crew members, the account added grim details. Their frozen faces turned to the sun, staring as if in fear. The mouths were gaping open. The first theory regarding the ill-fated ship is a chemical leak. This theory proposes that the vessel transported a hazardous and unstable substance like nerve gas or nitroglycerin, leading to leaks that resulted in the crew experiencing hallucinations, convulsions, and respiratory failure. Nonetheless, there is no proof of carrying such cargo, and certain experts question the possibility of any substance causing such abrupt and widespread fatalities. An alternate hypothesis suggests that the SS Ourang Medan's crew encountered pirates or smugglers who murdered them and subsequently crafted the distress message to attract potential rescuers. Nonetheless, no proof of foul play has been found, and the lack of any stolen items or illicit goods aboard the ship raises doubts about the credibility of this theory. The most exciting and debatable idea suggests that the SS Ourang Medan faced mysterious or otherworldly powers like a cursed object, a ghostly spirit, or an encounter with aliens. However, These explanations don't have any solid proof or scientific support and are mostly just stories and myths. For the past 50 years, Professor Theodor Seersdorfer from Essen, Germany, has been studying the Ourang Medan story. Seersdorfer was the first to share the names of the American ships that initially pursued the Ourang Medan. He suggests looking into a German booklet from 1954 for further research. Written by Otto Mielke, Mielke seems well informed about the mysterious ship, including its route, cargo, and the captain's name. This booklet, titled Das Totenschiffen der Südsee, specifies the date as June 1947, possibly confirmed by a Silver Star crew member. It also talks about the cargo hold and what might have been inside. According to the booklet, the cargo hold contained potassium cyanide and nitroglycerin. If this is accurate, it could explain the absence of official records, as carrying such dangerous items on a rough sea would be extremely negligent. This could also clarify the subsequent explosion after the salvage attempt. Some thought the ship might be carrying a much darker and more hazardous load. One idea is that the Japanese could have secretly transported experimental biological weapons they developed, known as Unit 731. This unit was involved in secret research and development, aiming to create a highly dangerous chemical weapon to establish Japanese supremacy. Shiro Aishi, a Japanese bacteriologist, conducted horrific experiments during World War II, developing Unit 731 around 1932. Could it be possible that the Japanese sneaked Unit 731 onto an ordinary merchant vessel with a foreign crew to avoid drawing attention? If so, what went wrong? Certain ufologists have drawn parallels to the Philadelphia experiment, while others attribute the ship's misfortune to the paranormal. The mysterious deaths of the entire crew have given some credibility to various imaginative theories that have emerged over the last 50 years, including suggestions of undead pirates akin to the crew of the fictional Black Pearl. Here, the mystery of the ship gets more complicated. According to Lloyd's Register of Ships, a comprehensive record of merchant ships since 1764, there is no documentation for a ship named SS Ourang Medan. No official incident reports are confirming the ship's sinking, and no evidence of its wreckage has been discovered in the Strait of Malacca or elsewhere. On the other hand, Professor Theodor found a 1953 publication titled The Death Ship in the South Seas, which provided evidence regarding the incident. The book suggested that the Ourang Medan was carrying potassium cyanide and nitroglycerin, leading to its explosion. If the ship sank during or after World War II, the secrecy surrounding sensitive materials at that time could explain the lack of official records. However, a single reported account of the ship's existence does not guarantee its actual existence. According to Michael East, a history and true crime writer, there is no shipping record for a vessel under the name Ourang Medan, and no one has come forward to claim knowledge of the ship or serving on it. The inconsistent dates and changing locations in various accounts raise doubts about the ship's veracity. The legend of the ghost ship SS Ourang Medan has persisted over the years, with numerous versions of the story emerging. The first newspaper account reportedly surfaced in Britain in 1940, but it didn't reach the US until around 1948, when reputable publications like the San Francisco Examiner covered it. The significant time gap and discrepancies in details between the stories contribute to the mystery and have led the tale of the SS Ourang Medan to be largely regarded as a legend. Many unanswered questions remain, perpetuating the ship's enigmatic status. In our opinion, SS Ourang might be a ghost ship, originating from rumors or fiction. What do you think about its existence and what actually happened to it? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. For more maritime enigmas, keep watching Nautical Depths, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.